some schools continue to operate 180 days per year, but they stretch out the 180 days over the entire year and take a break in between each term. And you still get the same holidays off, such as like Easter, spring break, Christmas. With traditional schools, after the long days of summer, students traditionally return to school to repeat the process of becoming accustomed to new teachers, new classmates, and new classroom procedures. Students also struggle to remember skills and content they often have not used for several months. It has been proven through various studies that students in year-round schools do as well or slightly better in terms of academic achievement than students in traditional schools. There are numerous year-round school schedules, but the most common types of single-track calendars are 45-15, 60-20, and 90-30. For example, the 45-15 calendar is where you attend school for 45 days, which is then followed by 15 days vacation, and you still get the weekends off, but you don't count as your 45 days. Roosevelt Ferry Elementary teacher Julie Darmon used to spend 4 to 6 weeks each fall reviewing material she taught the year before, along with class rules and procedures. But today she only spends 2 weeks reviewing thanks to school's alternative year-round calendar, where a 6-week summer allows for a 2-week break in the fall and also in the winter. There are other positives to year-round school calendars, such as easy to plan activities, because you know when you're in and out of school, which makes it easier to schedule. Another positive is saving both schools and families money, because schools are more in session, therefore there will not be as much vandalism as there would be in a traditional school, because children and adults are on campus more, so in that case we're saving money. Also better attendance rates, no summer boredom, less student-teacher burnout, and for some students, healthier bodies. The reason I say healthier bodies is because, like Cheyenne said, with having a long-term break, kids forget material over the summer. And often at the beginning of the school year, there is lots of reviewing on last year's curriculum, and students are supposed to take a quiz on what they learned last year.
What about families with siblings that go to another school in like a different district?
Well, you know when they're out, so you know easier to plan things.
Yeah, but if they have a different district, then they won't be able to plan what they were hoping to plan.
Well, why would your kids be going to different districts?
Because they're different ages.
And with the long summer breaks, students tend to forget what they learned and stress out about, which causes anxiety and strain. This is a traditional school and a balanced calendar, and the red is showing the days off, and the blue showing the days they're in school. So as you can see, like there's more frequent breaks, and then here there's summer vacation, which is long, but then you go to school for 70 days. As here you go to school for 45 days, and then 15, 30, 45, 45. And like I personally would rather have more breaks than the school. Yeah.
I'm Allison. Year-round school messes up vacation scheduling and doctor appointments. Most parents are fine with year-round scheduling because the parents like there's vacations and it gets them out of work, and some have to deal with the multi-tracking schedule, which means that they run into the problem of one child being in a year-round school and the other child in a traditional schedule. It's hard to organize events outside of school in that situation. Year-round schooling doesn't just affect vacations, it also affects school budget. To be able to feed a body of kids every 5 days of a week and provide light, technology, and a lot more. Kids have a small attention span, or else, and they will get hyper and store up all their energy and use it all at once. Advanced classes are removed because of year-round schooling, which can hurt some kids' GPAs. it would also make it harder to get into a good college. For those who need childcare, it's harder for them to find childcare because of the long year. Kids tend to
Why does it make it hard for them to come?
because with them getting burnt out so much because
You mean getting burned out?
they're in school so long that they get burned out and then they tend to not want to learn the information, so they don't learn it. They just act like they do.
But they have the same amount of breaks, just equally organized as the same as traditional. So
Yeah, but it's all the school schedule is different because the breaks are in one part and then the school is in another. So the more school, the more burnout they get. Kids tend to have health issues at school because of the weather changes on the different seasons. Bobby McMillan from the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction examined that year-round school schedule is no different than traditional calendar schedule. Year-round school challenges kids if they challenge the kids too much. The kids will go into a phase of burnout. Burnout basically means the kid will give up. They can't be taught anymore because it's too complicated and too much work. Year-round school may reduce absences because of the frequent work. Year-round school most students and teachers would feel less stressed and burnout. Yes.
You said in year-round school there's going to be more absences.
Yes.
Why?
I found that in my research about year-round.
But I'm saying you're not going to school for a long period of days.
Yeah, and so they give less absences to those who go to that because they're not going for as many days and they get more breaks.
But in a traditional school, you're going to school for 7 days, so you're more likely to miss school in 70 days than you are in 45 days.
Okay, so we have 10 absences for our school. They would not give you that many because you get a longer break because they think that all your health issues and stuff would go on during that basic time period, and then you'll only have a certain probably around 5 or 7 absences.
Yeah, and I'm saying, but you wouldn't need a lot of absence if you're having frequent breaks issues.
Well, if you got something like the flu, during school, you would need a couple of absences because the flu goes on for a while. Older students that would have to go to year-round school.
That's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Time's up.
said 1 minute.